As we said, Snake Man took a 4th on Wednesday. Snake Man Racing Team would like to give a special thanks to Cabela Performance and Offshore Concepts, both located in St. Cloud, Florida. Battle here in Super Cat Light Outboard, Critical Lift and Snake Man Racing. Fairly calm waters here off of Key West. High risk, of course, your leader in Super Cat Light Outboard. We're going to go with Nick Carter, your leader right now in Super V. Your national champion in Super V, Nick Carter Racing. Of course, we're looking forward to the concert tonight. The Nick Carter concert this Saturday. Nick Carter Racing is a 40-foot fountain. Took a first place the other day. It's a tough boat to beat as we go on board. Mercury powered to 800 horsepower Mercury inboards. Steve Oropesa and Lee Murray, driver and throttle man. Nick Carter Racing, your national champion in Super V. Currently number 1 in Super V, Nick Carter Racing. Other competitors in Super V, we've got In Contempt, Instigator, and Media Master. In the background there, you can see the stage for the concert tonight, the Nick Carter concert. Major sponsor, Nick Carter Racing, Sloppy Joe's here in Key West. Let's go on board now with Nick Carter Racing. Just listen to those power plants. Around the turn. Back to our helicopter shot as we're in Mallory Square. Lots and lots of spectators. As we see the Super Cat lights going around the turn, there is High Risk, Critical Lift, and Snake Man Racing going around the turn. 1, 2, and 3, but there's Flowmaster. And we're going to drop in on Flowmaster, which is a 37-foot Talon, Mercury powered. 3 2.5 EFIs. Todd Werner is the driver. John Engel is the throttle man. Took a first place the other day on Wednesday in the first race. Flowmaster. Nice driving there by Todd Werner. John Engel, the throttle man. Todd from St. Petersburg, Florida. John from Seminole, Florida.
Keep it up there. Go.
Snake Man on the left. Flowmaster. Snake Man racing on the inside. A battle here in Super Cat Light Outboard. Media Master on the outside. Media Master at 37-foot outer limits, Mercury powered. Two 750 horsepowered inboards. Matt Beck is the driver. Greg Burke is the throttle man. They're from New York. Media Master, special thanks to MRD, based out in Lindenhurst, Long Island now, having relocated from eastern Long Island. Now on Wednesday, this boat took a third place here in Key West. Media Master in Super V, currently in second place. Greg Quirk on throttle doing a fine job. From Holbrook, New York. Matt Beck from Smithtown, driver. Lots and lots of spectators at Mallory Square. All right, let's go now with Pier 57 Stainless Marine. Bill McComb, the driver. Rick Termel, the throttle man. 38-foot fountain. Took a second place on Wednesday. Currently in first place in Super V Light Twin. Vortec Power, two 500 horsepower inboards. Other competitors in class include Lucas Oil GM, also Ator Squeegee, Rodriguez Group, and its Quality Foods. But right now, Pier 57, your leader in this class, Super V Light Twin. It's Quality Foods in Super V Light Twin. It took a first place on Wednesday. Mitch Miller is the driver, Matt Rice the throttle man, Vortec powered. 38-foot fountain. On board, it's Quality Foods. Mitch Miller and Matt Rice, driver and throttle man. Mitch from North Carolina, Matt from Pennsylvania. Now this competition here between It's Quality Foods and Pier 57 could come down to a time factor because It's Quality Foods took a first place the other day and Pier 57 took a second place, and right now that order is reversed. So we'll see what happens. A battle is going on here between these two boats.
Now go to the inside again. Keep going in, keep going in. How's that? Good.
Seconds, Matt. There's more on the ground right, I guess. You got to move on climbing.
I might come over a little bit, man. No. Stay here. Got it.
In case you can't hear Benji, 11 seconds. 11 seconds.
In second place, it's Quality Foods. There's Cat Can Do going by, and right behind it is Rodriguez Group and Super V Light Twin. Also in Super V Light Twin, there is a Lucas Oil Scarab. It's a 38-foot Scarab, powered by two Vortec engines, two 500 horsepower inboards. Tim Spurgeon is the driver, Nigel Hook is the throttle man. They're both from California. Lucas Oil, Nigel Hook the owner. Nice driving there by Tim Spurgeon. A little rocking and rolling, but no problem. He's from San Ramon, California. Nigel Hook from Del Mar. It's our squeegee also in class. It's James Richardson Jr., the driver. Dennis Segalos is the throttle man. It's a 39-foot extreme with Paul Pfaff Sterling inboards. Two 800 horsepowered Paul Pfaff Sterling inboards. Took a 4th place on Wednesday in this class. Super V Light Twin. There's the PokerRun.com pace boat by High Noon as well as the helicopter, but no problem at all there with the High Noon racing team. Apparently had some problem. Lots and lots of spectators in the background there as we go into Mallory Square. Race number 5. Race number 5 here in Key West for these APBA World Championships. And Freeze Frame Video Production certainly proud to be a part of this, as we have been for the whole 2002 racing season. Of course, the new addition this year, of course, is Freeze Frame Video Production providing all races on the DVD format. There's Premier Performance Upholstery in the One Design class. It's a 24-foot Reindl Powerboat. John Harlan is the driver. Chris Reindl is the throttle man. John from Birmingham, Alabama. Chris from Cincinnati, Ohio. It's our squeegee on the outside. Premier Performance Upholstery in the One Design class. Other competitors in the One Design class include Realized Gain. David Bryan Jewelers is out of the race. Also, Stay Alive. Tahoe Powerboat Company is out of the race. Arrow International Performance and Realized Gain. Other competitors in One Design. Another One Design boat is Realized Gain. Realized Gain is a 24-foot Reindl powerboat, Volvo powered. Bobby Fisher, the driver. Chris Katuma is a throttle man. Took a 4th place the other day in its first race here in Key West. Realized Gain. Realized Gain took a 2nd place in Daytona, 1st in Marathon, a 1st in Cape Cod, a 2nd in Savannah, and was your national champion in the One Design class. Realized Gang. Chris Reindl is the owner of this 24-foot Reindl Powerboat. Bobby Fisher and Chris Gatuma. Bobby from Houston, Chris from Fort Myers. Lots of spectators in Mallory Square here for this race. On the outside, there's Lake Cumberland Marine, Montano Hartman. Lake Cumberland Marine. It's a 40-foot skater. Tom Stagliano is the driver. Pat Patel is the throttle man. This is the first V-bottom skater. It's in development and testing phase right now. Lake Cumberland Marine, Montano Hartman. Tom Stagliano, the driver, and Pat Patel is the throttle man. Nice driving there by Tom Stagliano. Pat Patel on throttle. PokerRun.com on the outside. There's Vortec Extreme Cava Cava now. A 29-foot Extreme. Gary DeSouza is the driver. Steve Miklos is the throttle man. They're both from Newport Richey.